Hello, Empowered Woman. Welcome to this episode of the Empowered Woman podcast. Today, I'll be talking about how, much like yo-yo dieting, so many entrepreneurs yo-yo on their journey. They take one step forward and two steps back. They get all excited and start a little momentum, only to go back to where they were emotionally a few days, weeks, or months before. They let negative self-talk and discouragement dominate. And why is that? Why are some women entrepreneurs able to create mindset shifts and boost their confidence while others get stuck in their heads and insecurities? Why do some keep showing up consistently while others just seem to yo-yo? And why are some people so confident in their why and message while others just keep holding themselves back from even sharing it? Well, whether you're in the beginning of your business or you have been at it for a while, I know this will be empowering to you today. Let's get to it. Welcome back to the Empowered Woman podcast, the #1 show on personal development for women entrepreneurs. If you're wanting to stop spinning your wheels, trying random personal development resources, and actually boost your confidence to show up fearlessly in your life and business, this is the place for you. I am so glad that you're here. My name is martaspirk, and I'm your host, triplet mom, woman empowerment coach, and all things motivation extraordinaire. Welcome again. Let's dive into today's episode. So much amazingness has happened ever since I recorded the last episode announcing my little pivot, which has been an amazing big pivot in so many ways. I've already done a couple of the interviews that I want to release in the next couple months, and especially the men interviews, which I've gotten some feedback. Some people said that they were inspired by that, even people that have their own podcast geared towards women, saying that they'd been feeling inclined to interview men too, and that gave them a little extra push. It's just incredible. You never know how people will resonate with the things that you say on a show, like this. And this podcast has been such a blessing to me, so therapeutic. So many people listening to it, giving reviews, saying how amazed they are by my vulnerability, by my no BS attitude of just telling you what's on my heart. And this has been my vision, really, and that's the reason why I haven't even been able to batch these episodes. The interviews, yes, but not my solo episodes, because I want to talk about what's relevant for me right now, which makes it relevant to you too, because it's the emotion behind it. And I am so grateful that you were able to notice that, because it really is my intention. Every time somebody tells me, just your empathy and your relatability and vulnerability and all that stuff. And I just get so happy, because this is really my goal with all of that. So stay tuned. The next couple of weeks are going to be amazing with these interviews that are coming up. But today I want to talk about something that I decided to do, which is create a free resource, a self-love guide for entrepreneurs. Because of this, switch in vision and talking specifically to entrepreneurs, I have my self-love mirror exercise that is amazing for anyone who wants to do it. But I wanted to create something that is specific for entrepreneurs and call it a self-love guide. And in this process, I decided to involve you, my audience, in helping me create this to help me put as much as possible in there. Create this thing so that it's as complete as possible to cover your insecurities, to cover your questions, to cover your, thoughts about what self-love has to do with growing your business, with solidifying yourself as an entrepreneur. And so I created a little survey. I sent it to my mailing list. I posted it all over social media, and I was just overwhelmed with the response and with the openness of these women saying what they've been struggling with and what has helped them, what they use in their personal development routine, what their habits are. And I've been pleasantly surprised to see that these women are consistent with it. And this is so revealing, because it's not that you're not paying attention to your thoughts and emotions. It's not that you're not prioritizing working on yourself. We know how important this is as entrepreneurs, right? So the problem really is not in your awareness of this. And even with the consistency, because the majority of the ladies that commented, that filled out the survey, and I will post the link in the show notes too. I would love your input. It's a really quick survey. You'll complete it in less than 5 minutes. Seriously, like 2 minutes. And this will help me gain great insight into what you're going through so that I can help you. And so the majority of these ladies said that they engage in personal development practices daily, and still they have these blocks, and still they recognize that they have these blocks, so they still stop themselves, and they even know what exactly they need to change. They even know what the blockage is. If it's, shiny object syndrome, if it's procrastination, if it's not prioritizing their own self-care, burning the candles on both ends. They know they have these patterns, but even with all the books, all the podcasts, all the journaling, all the things, they still seem to stop themselves. And this is where I'm going to come in and talk to you about my self-love hacks. In this guide that I'm calling Love Yourself, Love Your Business, I'm going to be giving you this 5-step process, which is really 5 self-love hacks to help you stop yo-yoing in your business journey. And this term came to me because, I've been so in tune with fitness and health for so many years now. It's such a huge part of my life. And I think it's such a great way to illustrate, to exemplify so many different things in life, because it comes with habits, it comes with discipline, right? And ultimately it comes with a change in your mindset. It's not just the things that you do, it's the things that you think and the things that you feel. And we all know that when we talk addiction, right? Something has to change in the inside of you. And as entrepreneurs, we know that that's our next step into reaching our next step and next level of success in our business. And I have come to understand, to realize, to practice, and to teach my clients that increasing self-love really is a ticket for anything in life, and especially for your business, because that's when you're able to really see yourself. And it's so interesting. Recently, in one of my one-on-one calls with a coaching client, she was talking about how motherhood really exposes you and strips you down and just leaves you naked. You just see all these flaws in you that you never even knew were there, or the ones that you knew were there, but they're magnified, and you're like, wow, I did not know that this is how I would react to this situation. And I feel like in so many ways, our entrepreneurship is similar. It really strips you down, and it shows you what you're made of, right? Where you're at in life. It's very humbling. And when you are able to see yourself, because that's what the journey does, but then you're able to really love and accept yourself in that state of vulnerability, that's, my friends, where the magic really, really happens. And if you're a mom, you're going to understand what this comparison means, because at the same time that it's so difficult to see yourself like that, it is also very empowering, because then there's nothing else. There's no masks. And if you know the work of Brené Brown, you will understand exactly what I'm talking about. It takes a lot of courage to get to that place of seeing yourself so vulnerable, so stripped down. It takes a lot of courage, but then you have the choice to still love and accept yourself. And I am so freaking excited to bring the interview with Brad Yates, because over and over and over and over, these words have been ringing in my head, which is how he starts every single one of the tapping sessions, is I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. Can you say that with me right now? Close your eyes if you can, if you're not driving. I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself. There's such power in those words. And this is what I want to bring to you with my self-love hacks for entrepreneurs, with my self-love guide for entrepreneurs, so that you can truly learn to love yourself and love your business. But so I'm releasing this August 20th. Mark your calendar. And if you want to be the very first one to receive this guide in your inbox, just go to martaspirk.com/waitlist. You'll fill out a quick form. You'll get access to my self-love exercise, the self-love mirror exercise if you haven't taken it yet, while you wait. I don't want to leave you hanging. And then on the 20th, I will be going live and talking about this blueprint, these 5 steps that you need to take to start seeing yourself and being able to remind yourself of your greatness, and then push yourself to your next success. This is what I want you to learn, because I don't want you to depend on me for this. I want you to know how to do it. I want you to experience these mindset shifts yourself and trigger them yourself. And how do you do that? Through self-love. By really seeing yourself and loving yourself as you are. This is the way. And so before I release this on the 20th, I want to preface that with some other trainings. So I'm really calling this kind of like a week of a workshop, Love Yourself, Love Your Business workshop. I'm starting it on Tuesday. So if you're friends with me on Facebook, just tune in. And again, if you sign up for the wait list, you get notified of these lives as well. I'll be sure and send that via email. But on the 18th, I'll be going live to talk about creating your own mindset shifts and how it is possible for you to do that yourself. And then on the 19th, I'll talk about how self-love is the ticket to trigger these mindset shifts and why. And then on the 20th, I will give you the complete blueprint, the 5-step process that I call the Empowered Woman's Path. These self-love hacks, they really are for you to start seeing yourself, reminding yourself of your greatness, and pushing yourself to the next level of success so that you're not always yo-yoing in your journey and letting negative self-talk and discouragement dominate. Because isn't that what we do? We get so excited. We start, with this new idea. Oh, I'm going to build all these funnels and everything's going to work out. Or I'm going to hire this VA and everything's going to blow up for me. Or I'm going to, I'm going to try Pinterest right now. Or, screw Facebook. I'm going to start really working hard on Instagram and doing the stories and sliding in people's DMs, blah, 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 blah. Have we not all gone there? That we hold on, we cling to this next thing, and we think this is going to be it. And that's why I've loved the analogy of yo-yoing, yo-yo dieting again. Because isn't that what happens? Oh, I've tried low carb, so let me try this other thing. Let me try this other diet now. This is going to be it. This program is going to be it for me. And then it's not. You take 1 step forward, 2 steps back. And why is that? Because something inside has not changed. Something inside has been unaddressed. It needs to be addressed. And how do you address that? Strip yourself down. Strip yourself down of your masks, of the masks that you have put on yourself, to yourself, hiding yourself from yourself. It's not even from other people. It begins with you. So how do you strip yourself of all that stuff, all that crap, and get real honest with who you are? Get real honest with that woman in the mirror. First, you need to get real honest with her, and then you will learn to love and accept her. Self-awareness has to come before self-empowerment and self-love and transformation. You have to get to know yourself, and I've been talking about this for years. And I'm so excited to bring this all together. So I'm going to say it again. Mark your calendar, August 20th. So next week on Thursday, I'll be going into more detail on this guide on the 5 self-love hacks for entrepreneurs. But before that, I will talk to you about how to create your own mindset shifts on the 18th. And on the 19th, I will talk about how to create that, which is through self-love. I'll explain that in more detail. So if you want to be the first to get this guide in your inbox, then you have to sign up for the waitlist. Again, martaspirk.com/waitlist. And if you haven't taken the survey to share a little bit more about the blockages, the things that you know are in there that you've already, gained the awareness of, but you're still stuck, then find a link in the show notes as well for this quick 2-minute survey so that you can help me address that even in the lives that I'm going to be doing. So do connect with me on Facebook if you're not on there. But still, I'll be sending emails with the recordings of these videos that I'll be doing if you are on the wait list. If you're not on the wait list, you're not going to get notified. You're going to miss these trainings. Again, I'll first talk about how you can trigger your own mindset shift. So if you're feeling stuck, just know that there's hope. There is. It is possible for you. It is possible for you to get out of this. If you think, what's holding you back is it's money. It's a money block. If what's holding you back is really belief in yourself, there is hope. There is something that you can do about this, okay? So this is what I'll be sharing on the 18th. Then on the 19th, I will talk about exactly how self-love has everything to do with this. And then on the 20th, I will share the 5 steps. And it's going to be amazing. I am so excited, and I'm so excited for you to be able to get this light bulb moment, really, with understanding that the power has always, always, always lied in your own hands. And you just had to be able to see it. I want you to see this, just like I have been seeing it, myself. And yeah, tune in, friends. It's going to be amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I hope you're as excited as I am for my self-love guide coming up. Connect with me and let me know your thoughts on this episode, and go take my survey. Sign up for the wait list. All the links are in the show notes. Until next time, bye.